Oh gosh.
Wow.
No, I'm gonna piggyback off
What?
Tunji real fast.
Hold on.
I'm gonna piggyback off Tunji real fast.
No. He said he's got a hot take. He said he's got a hot take.
It right here.
You're gonna love this.
I want to hear it. I'm objective. You're critical.
Anico at the disco.
He's positive. Join the Mixtape 615.
Today, tomorrow, yesterday,
It is the dopest supporter group in all of Nashville.
forever. Testing. 1, 2, 3, baby. Yo, it's a Mixtape 615 podcast, and this is the place to be. If you are a Nashville Soccer Club fan, hard to be these days, but they exist. I promise you they do. Or you're just trying to see what's going on with them boys in gold, and let me invite you right now, lock in with us real quick. It's your boy. Well, I hit that high note there. I hit that high note right now. All right. It's your boy, Tunji, a.k.a. Young Turtle, the soccer face, SF Doom, the DR kid, affectionately known as Steam Papi, Yamame Por Favor, a.k.a. Mississippi Mai Tais on this beach in Belize, feeling cool. What? Like a summer breeze? Hey, when you see me walking down the street, don't turn in my direction, bro. Don't turn in my direction. Why? Because I'm the dopest pokey trainer. I'm the dopest pokey trainer. I'm going to be the best there ever was. All right. He wants to be. The DR kid. Oh, I already said that one. Screw that.
Lost,
the DR
man.
kid with his own brand of hot sauce, baby. His own brand of hot sauce. Look at that.
hot sauce, baby.
Look at that. Tunji sauce.
Austin, where's your sauce, bro? Where's your sauce?
Austin doesn't have any sauce, bro.
Here's my sauce right here. That's my sauce.
What's his sauce? Does he have sauce?
No, Austin needs some sauce.
No, he don't got no sauce, bro. It's all right, bro. One of these days. But hold on. Let me try it. Ooh, that's hot. Hey, the Chicago Mike, the Glizzy Gladiator. And this is another Mixtape 615 podcast. Ginger Snap, can you tell them who you are?
What's up, guys? I am Austin, a.k.a. Wildman, a.k.a. as Tunji said, Ginger Snap, a.k.a. the Fumbling Dublin. Put your dukes up. A.k.a. Chicky Parm, a.k.a. Red Beard. Let's go. Logan, tell me who you are.
All right, guys. Y'all know who it is. It's Logan, a.k.a. Beer Main, a.k.a. Tonight, Mr. Snuffles, a.k.a. Mr. C, Mr. Roboto. Y'all know who it is. This is the Mixtape 615, brought to you by the Mixtape 615 supporter group, the dopest supporter group in all of Nashville and all of soccer.
Soon to be brought to you by Tunji's Hot Sauce.
Yeah, soon to be.
Yeah.
Tunji sauce.
Yeah, two for 50. Two sauces for $50.
So, but you guys want to lock in with us, go to mixtape615.com. That is mixtape615.com. Join in and run this pitch with us. There is a lot to talk about soccer wise, from Old Trafford going down, and Manchester United's coach got heated in that interview. I don't know if y'all saw it afterwards, but he got really heated.
He's not supposed to be there anymore. He was supposed, I don't know how he's still there. He was supposed to be gone last year.
It was crazy. But from football overseas getting heated with Liverpool coming 3-0 against Manchester United to the craziest American football interception I have ever seen.
Unbelievable. This guy went
against
American
Utah
football.
State. Did y'all look at that? That dude did a whole one-handed 360.
You should be ashamed of yourself right now, sir.
Gridiron football started alongside Associated Football. A sock became soccer. And guess what?
Is he giving us a history? Is he mansplaining
the U.S.
right
still
now?
uses it. The U.S. still uses
this
it.
This man is mansplaining.
I will continue to talk about football worldwide.
Move on,
but there's
sir.
a lot of football news out there in total. But we are going to bring all that football news right back here to Nashville to talk about our favorite football club, Nashville Soccer Club. That is, because we got a little bit of a quick match rewind. That's right, everybody. We went to Orlando, actually, so we can't really bring it all the way back to Nashville because we got to go to Orlando, home of
Disney World,
the world's largest mouse that we know of. So it is the largest mouse that we know of, and of course a giant lion as well. A giant lion as well. Those are rats in New York.
bro, talk about the game, bro. What the heck?
All right. Y'all want to know the game? It was very simple. It was 2-0 before the half. It was 3-0 at the end. Austin, give me your thoughts, my friend.
It's getting hard to watch. I mean, it's frustrating. We're watching Nashville SC just collapse in on itself. We've gone through what, 3 coaches this season, same results, guys. I mean, we're seeing this pattern where the guys are not getting back on defense. We've got more attacking, and it's actually exciting. We saw gosh, if I can say it again, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Alex Moyle finds himself in the best position and doesn't know what to do with it. I mean, what, a minute and a half
Alex
in, 2 minutes in,
bro.
he had a header, went straight to the ground instead of towards the net. And then 7.5 minutes in, he found himself just him and the goalie. That's it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't know what to do. And it wasn't just him and the goalie. It's him and the goalie and Schaffelberg. And instead of passing it, dribbled it right into the goalie. Like that wasn't even a shot attempt. They called it a shot attempt, but he dribbled it. And that was just, I call that a heavy touch. That wasn't even a shot attempt. So it's getting hard to watch with some of the players and frustrating for us as fans, because we know what Nashville is capable of. We've talked about it before. We know what this club is capable of. But we're seeing time and time again how they just can't come together. They don't know what their identity is. I think Tunji, you said it on the podcast last week. They just don't know who this team is, the identity of Nashville SC right now and this season. And so season's not over. We got more, but this match was not it. It was not it.
Yeah, man. I mean, 8 straight matches. We've only scored 3 goals in the last 8. No, I'm talking about the 8 straight matches. Like the last one, we've lost. We've only scored 3 goals, and we've been outscored 21 goals, dude. This is, I mean, what did we expect, right? Like, you let go.
I think last match was like we weren't tied for the 4th most multi-goal losses. We were then 3rd, and after this one, I think we're now 2nd most multi-goal losses
in a single season.
In this season so far.
I mean, I can only laugh, dude, at this point. Like, this is not normal, right? This is not the team. This is definitely not the vision that the front office has for the team. This is definitely not the caliber of team that we expect, and I don't think it's going to persist past this season. I don't hope it. I really, really hope that it doesn't persist past the end of this season. But I'm ready for. I'm here. I'm in full sicko mode, dude. Like straight up, like popcorn, and just like I'm just like, yeah, let me
just ready to go.
Give me all of the big losses. Give me all the terrible mistakes. Give me all the Joe Willis kicking it to the opposite team so they can get an easy goal. Give me all of
right
that
in front of the goal, inside his own box
right now. Yeah, we have to look, bro. We gotta fail. You gotta fail fast and fail often when we're making a big switch from
Tunji with Gary. The hot sauce hot take over here.
We gotta fail fast and fail often right now, man. That's literally what we have to do. The thing that is missing in this squad. What's up?
Goals.
What are we failing towards? It's not like NFL or NBA where you're failing towards a draft pick. The super draft in MLS does not matter as much as drafts in the NBA or in the NFL. So what are we failing towards? What do we have to fail towards?
We're failing towards next season, bro.
Failing towards a rebuild?
That's that. What do you yes.
But why fail? You can rebuild. You can rebuild when you're still win. You don't have to fail towards it.
Yeah, no, you do. You do have to fail toward. Like when I say fail to, fail towards it or fail, like we literally have to go through this ugly period that we're going through right now. Like it's not good. They had things. The team. Let's be real. The team looked okay for the first 8-7 minutes. They were aggressive. They did not expect 16 minutes in to be up to be down 2-0. They did not expect 16 minutes in.
But 10 minutes in, we give away a goal.
Yeah. Look, here's what I'm trying to say. Here's what I'm trying to say. Hold on. Here's what I'm trying to say. BJ Callahan is trying to instill a whole new philosophy in this team. He's trying to make them a possession-based team, which I actually love. I didn't even realize that until recently. I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought he was going to be super aggressive, and he is. But what he's trying to switch them to is a possession-based team, still strong on the counterattack, but he's trying to get them to make smart choices with the ball. You know what his problem is? He does not have the people that can do that. So right now he's trying to teach people that aren't good at that to hold on to the ball, to make the proper runs, to assist the guy with the ball, and they can get it going for like 5 minutes, and then it falls apart. But it has to. What?
Sorry, you want to talk about the people that we've got? I mean, if you watch 2 of their goals, Anunga and Shaq Moore, who I love me some Shaq Moore, but Anunga and Shaq Moore got left watching the play as it was happening and not marking up a man, and that resulted in 2 of their goals. Our back line and our defensive midfielder weren't paying attention. I mean, have they given up?
Pretty
like, where are their heads? Where are their heads?
I mean, dude, I don't know, right? Like until I know that like BJ Callahan has the tools and people he needs to execute his vision, I'm going to assume when I see those weird lapses, like Shaq Moore, he doesn't often he does get caught ball watching sometimes, but I don't think it's often. I think he's a very good defender. I think he's a very good defender. So I think, we talked about this a while back, actually. Is there a situation here where like, when these lapses are happening, is it them getting caught in, oh, should I stay or should I go now? Right? Like they're still trying to figure out.
Are you talking about mentally or where to be on the field?
Now I'm talking about like when you see Shaq Moore ball watching, and he's trying to implement he's trying to be a piece in PJ Callahan's new squad
on the field.
Is he confused on where he needs to be? Is the instincts like that? Is his instincts telling him to keep executing Gary's vision or to you know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking at I'm not looking at Shaq Moore of all people right now and saying, hey, he's the problem. Brian Anunga has always been a problem.
And I mean, Brian Anunga in the same play, Brian Anunga tried to challenge and missed. The guy dribbled a ride around him, and then while he was getting back, got caught just standing in the middle of the box, not marking a man.
Brian Anunga doing Brian Anunga things, baby.
Hey, so was Mule gonna Mule, you know.
Bro, I am done with Mule. I don't want to say I'm done with the chaos.
Hold on. The announcer, his name was Muyel or or however you want to say it.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I'll say this, and we'll wrap it up with this. I think this kind of puts a neat little bow on it, if you will. But scoring that early just gave me the ability to sit back and actually just watch the team work. And there are still some bright sides to this team. Tony, you said it. They were aggressive early on. They still tried to be aggressive in the second, the latter half of the first half. They stayed on that.
Serge had some good
looks. You have to stay on it. You're down 2. You're down 3.
We even had some good looks. Mackenzie Gaines' little brother. Mackenzie Gaines is no longer here, but Julian Gaines coming in, being healthy again. I love that. There's still Jonathan Perez again with the aggression that he showed when he was in. I'm loving it. I really am. Like, I like where some of these players are. I like the young guys right now. And the youth is where I mean, again, we all know this. The youth is where the future is. Time waits for no man. Everyone's going to get older. Our team as a whole has to continue to grow younger and younger with each new season. And our youth coming in and our youth showing out is exactly what we needed to see in this last match. Again, there weren't results that we wanted, but there are sparks of something new coming. So I do want us to take that into account. Now, of course, those sparks are not always what we are seeing, and that's going to come into play or skip or repeat with us right after this short break.
Hey, Mixtape 615, are you ready for the 2024 season? We want you to join us, join our supporters group. It is the dopest supporters group in all of Nashville. So sign up right now at mixtape615.com and rock your 2024 membership scarf so you can show off and say, we run this pitch. Imagine standing on the field, feeling the energy of the game close up, all of the energy of the stadium. That's a reality for our members. You can get on-field opportunities, plus get access to our tailgates where you'll bond with fellow fans over great food, soccer passion, and don't miss out on our epic away game watch parties. So sign up now, mixtape615.com, and join for the 2024 season. All right, Mixtape 615, we are back and we are headed right into a play, skip, repeat. If you've been listening, you know how it works. We're going to talk about Nashville SC. We're going to talk about the things that we want to play, meaning we want to see this happen. We want to see the things skipped. We're just going to skip that track. We don't even want to listen to it. That's not a banger. And then we want to repeat. We're going to listen to it, and we're going to listen to it again. What do we want to see repeated? What did we see this match, this past week? And so, Logan, hit me with your play, skip, repeat.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with my skip. It's one that I think we all saw coming. I've tried to be behind this guy this year. I've tried my best.
Say it.
I was trying to champion him. He won my heart again.
Say it.
And he lost me. I'm back on the hate train.
Oh my God. Look at this dramatics.
Wheel's got to go. I'm skipping Wheel.
I knew it,
I'm skipping Wheel. Here's the thing. I know you like the chaos. I understand. He's a Swiss Army knife. There's some bright spots to him, but this hot take is taking the hot train out. He's on the hot seat and he's got to go. That almost
not a hot take, actually.
Everywhere.
It's not.
It's really not. It's not that hot.
Take. After missing two wide open goals in the game,
it's not that hot. But this is. I'm telling you, he's got to go, and that's an easy skip to play. You know, when it comes to my actual play, I need to see, and I talked about it last podcast. If you guys have been watching or listening, either way, you heard. I want to play a true leader on the field. I want somebody to take the reins.
Who is that?
And that's the question. Who is it going to be? I need us to play that, though. Like, I'm begging for that track to come in. I'm begging for someone to take the reins. I need a conductor on this pitch to create this beautiful symphony that we know Nashville SC can be. I need us to get there
with the symphony, with everything. I like that.
Gotta have that conductor, you know. But we got to see that. And when it comes to the repeat, y'all heard me just say it. I'm gonna say it again. The youth, man. The youth coming in, the aggression. Jonathan Perez is my 100%. I'm on his side. Like, he has shown me nothing but positives, and I'm playing him until that track just gets old and old and old, and it doesn't sound like it will anytime soon.
I don't. Do you feel like he did a lot in this past game?
This last match, I don't know if he.
I feel like no one did a lot
versus what he shows. It's not necessarily quantity; it's the quality.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Fair enough.
Yeah, I definitely think that we saw more from him in the Austin match whenever he had to come in and Yezbek left, but you know, I'm not against that repeat, because I think that he's showing what he can do. I'd like to see him get a start, because we haven't seen him for a full 90 yet. We're seeing him in relief, but maybe there's a reason for that. That's kind of how we played Schaffelberg early on, you know, using that speed as that big change of pace. So I like that repeat. Tunji, can you give me your play, skip, repeat?
Well, I'm gonna keep it real simple with you. At first, I had no play. I was like, "What?" At first, I was like many a Nashville SC fan. I was hopeless. I said, "There's no real play here." And then I looked to Huntsville, I said,
okay.
there's a young man down there that needs an opportunity, a chance. I don't care what we got to do, what kind of international playing spots that we have to open up or whatever we have to do. But I see us whoop, whoop,
Whoops.
whoop,
Yes.
whoop,
Show me the
whoop,
whoops.
whoop, whoop. We need. I need a little bit. I need to see what he's got. Look, right now, I'm a call. We're gonna talk about it in the next segment, but I'm gonna call it right now. The next 7 games or 6, whatever we've got left on this highway to hell that we're on, like whatever we've got left, just literally play all the young. Like, give me at least one new young guy and give him a good percentage of time. I think Woobens is up next.
We have an international spot to use, right?
I don't know.
I don't know about
I'm not that good of a fan.
Yeah, I don't know. Jonathan
Perez is U.S. born. He's a dual citizen.
Yeah, he's from California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know he's a Mexican international, and so
I don't know how that works though. If
he's dual citizen, sure if he is dual citizen. If he's dual citizenship, then that's
he
fine.
also takes a U22 spot, not an international slot.
Oh, okay, yeah, solid.
U22. Well, yeah. I digress. Yeah. I do believe that the U22 does not same thing as a DP. Sam Surge takes up a DP and an international spot. I think the U22 will take up both as well if they require. However, I think that is a good play. I want to see Woobin. So what's your skip?
My skip is gonna be this is easy, bro. Joe Willis. It's Big Joe. Give him a break. It's not even because he's made 2 mega mistakes in the last 2 games.
No,
like actually a couple of massive mistakes in the last 2 games. It's really just
more
like, hey man,
coming way outside the box.
He's gotten a lot of mistakes in the last run of play. But it's just I think that's a big reason why you should bench him. But I think that's a symptom of like, man, dude, that like we're seeing too much of him right now. Like we're seeing way too much. I don't know that Panico is going to be any better. Panico probably will
be any worse. Can't be any worse though. I really don't think that we can be worse. And what's the worst that could happen? You gave a guy.
I think Panico would be worse.
But I'm saying like, what's the worst that could happen if we're gonna lose? At least give the guy a couple games break who is literally getting himself beaten up, and then mentally getting beaten up game after game. Give him a break, man. So I'm all for that.
That's my
you're
thing.
talking.
That's
He
my
took
thing.
seven shots on target.
That's a positive skip, which I actually like.
He took 7 shots on target this last game. I mean, let's be real. He is working, and that was just this last match. That's not including the Austin match. I know they only they came in with 2 goals, not 3. But like even in the Austin match, he took several on target. He took 7 then also.
Yeah. And I mean, one of those that was on target, it was behind him because he ran all the way out.
That's on him.
All right, here's my repeat. Here's my repeat, man. Julian Gaines. Right?
Okay.
The what we did to Mackenzie Gaines is criminal. Is absolutely criminal. All right,
to ourselves.
So I think it's dumb. It's dumb. Why would you bring in Mackenzie Gaines and then whatever
and then immediately
wasn't worth it? It wasn't worth it. Like they should have kept Mackenzie Gaines, but I feel like Julian Gaines might have a higher ceiling than Mackenzie. So I want to. I said play the young guys. He needs more than 2 or 3 or 7 minutes at the end of the game.
I'm on the side of the youth.
Hey, I'm here for it. I want to see these guys. Yeah, I want to see. I like what both of y'all have said, like talking about the Huntsville. I know that Tunji, you said you want to see the guys from Huntsville starting to get some starts. Let's see what they've got. I mean, our back line is not doing well. Throw in Joey Skinner. I know he got a start for or some playing time for Nashville, a debut. But what's the worst that could happen? We're losing 3-0. I mean, what's the difference between 3-0 and 5-0? It's not really like our morale is going to be any worse. So I want to see.
It might, bro. It actually might.
If honestly, here's a true test.
It's 5-0 because we played young guys.
But
there's a difference.
But 5-0 might end some careers, bro. It might end careers, bro.
We also got to remember that this week could be a big game changer when it comes to something like that. Nashville SC's first team is going down to play Huntsville as of recording tomorrow. So Wednesday night, September 4th, they're going to be playing in Huntsville against our Huntsville guys. I
If
would
Huntsville wins, bench them all.
it
Bench
if
them all.
Huntsville just comes out and destroys.
Oh my God, you guys
I would
are
love
so
it. I want to see.
I wouldn't love it.
I want to see it.
But I'm saying if it happens, bench all
that's
the
what I'm saying.
NSC guys.
Take the young guys. I want to see the young guys do well. I mean, again, the youth should be where we're focused, right?
Yep. Well, let me get in. I mean, that's BJ Callahan's philosophy. He's talking about, development of players and seeing where that comes from. But let me hit you with my play, skip, repeat. So my play, I want to see Jonathan Perez get a start. So I want to see that happen. I want to see he and Schaffelberg start on the pitch at the same time and us really go fast. You've got Hani, who we know can run, and then you've got Sam Surge, who we know can run. So let's play fast and quick. Maybe that looks like a counterattacking. I know that's not BJ Callahan's what he's trying to do. He's trying to do more possession based, but if it comes with a counterattack with those guys on the pitch, I think that we can actually generate some pretty dangerous chances. And so that's my play. I want to see Jonathan Perez getting a start. Want to see he and Schaffelberg playing together, see how that chemistry works out. My skip, I don't know. We're not supposed to be hopeless. I don't know if this is hopeless. I'm just ready for the next season already. Can we just skip the next 7 games? Can that be my skip?
I mean, if it's like a time, if it's like a time skip, then yeah, it happens, but we just literally jump ahead in time, so we don't have to experience it, and we just see the fruits of the labor of the losses. Yeah. Sure, I'm
somebody get me hit.
But if you're just if you're talking about just like not showing up,
we can time skip.
No.
That's I'd say if you're talking about we just don't show up for 7 games and like the stadium's empty, no one's there, and we all just at home playing FIFA. Like, no, I don't want that.
No, not that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm ready for the rebuild. And I know there's a rebuild that's coming. I know that we're going to have
for the offseason, ready for the movement.
Personnel changes. We're going to talk about some personnel issues that we've got in the next segment. But yeah, that's my skip. I'm just ready for the next season. I want to see what BJ's going to do. I've felt, and I've said it, a couple patients, I work in a chiropractic office. A couple patients are asking me because they know I do this podcast. And I'm saying these last 9 matches, after Leagues Cup was done, these last 9 matches are really for BJ Callahan to evaluate where the team is and who the players are. And then next season is really where we're going to see him implement who BJ Callahan is and who this team is under BJ Callahan. And so my skip is the rest of the season, not because I'm so hopeless. Like if we make the playoffs, I'm going to be there cheering.
Very hopeless.
But I'm ready to see what BJ Callahan and what Nashville SC under BJ Callahan is. And I don't think we're going to get that till next season. And so that's my skip. My repeat, whenever he can keep his mouth shut, Patrick Yazbek. I know it's been a couple matches. I wasn't here.
It will be at least another one.
Yeah, I wasn't here last podcast, so I didn't get to say my piece on that. But I want to see that guy just repeat because he has anytime. I mean,
repeat
I know he's only
what exactly?
I don't know, but I'm saying he was in what, like 10, 20 minutes the match against Austin before he got kicked out. But every game that he has played through Leagues Cup every game that he is on the pitch, he is the best player on the pitch. So I want to see Patrick Yazbek back. I know it'll be after the Atlanta match, but I want to see Patrick Yazbek coming back, repeat that boy playing because that Aussie knows how to play. So
I have no problem I have no problem with Patrick Yazbek. Like, I mean, I don't know what
Aussie's gonna Aussie.
We don't know what he said.
Officially, we don't know what we don't know.
We don't know what we don't know, but we don't know. But like again, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with you. I think he's definitely. I like the fact that he got kicked out. If it's what I think it is. If he got kicked out for being Australian, I'm like, hey, good for you, Patrick. Good for you, good for you being who you are in every situation.
All right. Well, we've talked about our play, skip, repeat. That has to do with the personnel. We're actually going to talk a little bit more personnel problems that this team has in the next segment. So stick around and we'll be right back.
You guys know I'll be too lit on Wednesdays at Southside Kitchen Pub, but it does not have to be a Wednesday for you to get too lit with me at any of our away watch parties. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Mixtape615 for all watch party information so you can get in the mix with us, me, Logan, and Ginger Snap. Let's go. All right. We're back from being back, and we're back again. I think that works. Rolling with it.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so you guys know the title of this segment. It's personnel problems. We have some personnel problems that we need to deal with, whether it's the right fits in the right places, or if it's just maybe there's some people that need to take a hike. Need to take a hike, man. I don't know. Look, we're gonna dive into it, man. So as we all know, as we all seen, we talked about earlier. I mean, literally, we've had Gary Smith, we've had Rumba Mentali, who is an interim coach. Let's give him that. Let's give him that leeway. He never expected to step up and have to lead Nashville SC while still doing his other job as player development coach.
With all three levels
of the team, you know, that's a lot to ask. I hope he got a paycheck for that. And then you know, we're looking at a team that doesn't know how to score goals. Truly, they just can't score goals anymore, and it doesn't seem like Gary Smith had an answer. Rumba Mentali didn't need to come up with an answer. That wasn't his job. And then you know, in Brian Jacquees's Callahan's recent games back, he definitely does not have an answer to the goal scoring problem. I think Jacquees.
I like Jacquees.
Yeah, Brian. No, I said
it wasn't Jacquees. It was Jacquees.
That was the possession form to show that he has possession. Yeah, Jacquees.
I don't know.
Brian Jacquees.
I feel like you're just calling it Brian Jacquees.
I mean, you can think that, but there's clearly rules of grammar that need to be applied here. It's high level stuff, my guy.
There's clearly not a coaching problem if we're wanting to focus on that, because we've had three that nothing has changed.
Is it? Do you think it's not a coaching problem?
Then is it upper or lower? Is it above the coach or is it below the coach?
Hold on. Before we even go there, why do you think it's not a coaching problem? Because it's three people with the same results?
Or three people with the same mentality?
We've got three people with the same results. And then we saw what the club could do. We talk all the way back. We go back to Leagues Cup last year. It's the personnel that's there, right? And then it just feels like it's a heart issue to me. I'm seeing players.
I agree.
And I don't want to speculate that, because I know these players, they live and die and breathe this game. So I don't want to dog on them, but it's just from a fan standpoint, they look defeated. And so that's why I think it's not necessarily a coaching issue. Like, yes, coaches can motivate, but the players on the field, y'all talked about leadership last week. Logan mentioned it again, want to see a leader on the field. I don't feel like we have that. And so when you see the players getting their heads down, you don't have that leader running around saying, put your head up, we're going back at this. And let me
tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this, because I need to get this point off or I'm going to explode.
Okay. Go for it.
Nashville didn't score against Orlando because they didn't want to score. They had no bite in their bark in this game, bro. They had multiple chances to score, but they had no confidence, dude. Like, you can see it. I can see it. Everyone can see it. They have no confidence whatsoever when it comes to being in front of the box. And BJ Callahan isn't going to fix that.
Yep.
Is that why Moyle didn't take a shot? He just had a heavy touch, like I called it.
No, Mule didn't take a shot because he can't take a shot. He doesn't. He's not built. He's not built to do that. He's never been built to put the ball in the back. We don't have absolute stone cold killers on this team right now.
Well, okay. Well, hey,
I don't see any of that.
We're talking personnel.
There's no killer instinct on this team, bro.
Yeah,
not an ounce.
You're talking. Nobody has that killer instinct. A coach isn't going to fix that. Then let's talk about a player who is costing the team upwards of $5 million a year in Hani Mukhtar. The dude has lost his mojo and he's playing like he has no confidence. He's missed 2 PKs in a row because he doesn't have confidence in himself. Is that a coaching issue, or is that a player mentality issue, or is it just a result of losing this many matches in a row? Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just seeing.
Wow, bro. That's a wild statement. Go ahead, Logan. You responded to that, then I'm gonna double down.
It's a Tunji's hot sauce hot take from Austin.
That's a very hot take, bro.
Yeah, he don't even need the bottle. He already got the sauce.
That's crazy, bro. Here,
he already got the sauce. He throwing.
Borrow mine, bro.
But I'm gonna respond to that because here's the thing. There's more, I think. There's less defeat in Honey than there is frustration. There's a lot more frustration coming out of him. And because of that, the last 2, he has telegraphed where he's going because his whole mentality is focused on, let me just put this thing back there. Let me just get this there. It's not, what am I doing to throw off the goalie? What are we going to do if I miss it and it comes back? Who do I have around me? Well, like his thought process has changed. His thought process isn't, I'm going to look here, but I'm going to put it there. Like, it's no longer that. It is, I'm going to put it right there because I know that that's a spot I can hit.
Not even that. I think it's just that he's just so tunnel vision right now.
Yeah.
That, like, again, he was going back to the Orlando game, he had opportunities, he had chances, and he screwed them up major. Like, literally.
Yep.
He screwed them up. No one else, no situation, no weird foul that didn't get caught. Hani messed up a few times when he had the opportunity to score, doing a step over, but doing it too slow. The defenders are good, but they're not. You're Hani Mukhtar. You need to be better.
Okay.
He's too tunnel vision on on trying to put the ball in the back of the net. That's what happens when you go through a drought like this. You forget all the steps that go to that.
I need you both to get your hot sauces out.
Oh gosh, wow. No! I'm gonna piggyback off Tunji real fast.
Hold on.
I'm gonna piggyback off Tunji real fast.
No. He said he's got a hot take. He said he's got a hot take
right here.
No, your take isn't good. You hear how calm he was? Go ahead, Austin.
If Hani Mukhtar is costing us as much money as he is, he's taken up a DP spot. You're talking about frustration. LeBron James has been on frustrating teams. Did he stop scoring?
Yeah, this is too
Tom Brady has been on. Hold on. Tom Brady has been on bad teams.
So here's the question: Are you saying?
No, hold on, bro. Soccer's way different.
Hold on. Messi came in to Miami, who was the worst team in the league, and came in and made them better. There are frustrating moments, but this right here is the difference between good and great. And Messi I don't know if Hani is finding that next level. That's what I'm saying. Messi doesn't
have scoring droughts like this. He just doesn't. It's a different caliber of player.
But I'm saying there is a difference between good and great because the great can find the goal wherever they are. You don't see scoring droughts. You see, okay, Harry Kane, let's talk Tottenham, never won a trophy. Bayern Munich, my team, just went trophyless for the first time in 12 years. Harry Kane winning golden boot after golden boot. Great players know how to find the back of the net. We say a chant, we're capos, right? Come on, Nashville, score a goal. It's really very simple. I don't think it is for these players anymore.
I think here's the thing. I think tunnel vision is a good way to say it. I think Tunji put that point on. I understand where Austin's coming from, but I think Tunji put that on as well. The tunnel vision that these guys have, because losses create problems. Wins can cover a lot, just like chocolate. Chocolate can cover a lot of hurt. Those
That was
goals
good.
in the back of the net, these wins, that's our chocolate, baby. We need it.
Well, then get these players some chocolate and
Get
let
these
them go.
guys some
Hey,
chocolate.
but that's the thing though. Like, I mean, I'll bring a bag of Hershey's Kiss right now to the club. They need some hugs. They need some kisses. I got
I
it.
ain't gonna do
It's
it, bro.
all in the form of Hershey's. It ain't
Look,
gonna be from
that
me.
ain't gonna do it, bro. That ain't gonna do it. No,
But
I ain't gonna do
tunnel
it.
vision is exactly it, because you have seen Hani right next to open player to his left, open players to his right, and he's trying to put the ball in the back of the net because his focus is, I have to put it there. I am only
that's how he
5
won an
goals in
MVP.
to a 7 games left into the rest of the season. I only have 5 goals on the season. I am a Golden Boot winner. I am an MLS MVP, and I can't get the ball in the net, then nobody can. And that's the mentality that he has on this team. And that can't be the mentality that he carries. He has to adapt. He has to evolve. He has to become who we need him to be, not who he wants to be. And because of that, similar to the way that Austin's saying, taking up that $5 million that he's costing us every single year, I think for himself and for the club, it is best that he do move on. Now,
Oh my
that
God, bro.
is your
Oh
hot
my
take.
God, bro. Wow.
That
Wow.
is your hot
No, Honey's not going anywhere.
I
Honey's
think
not
he
going
needs
anywhere.
to, because
If
that's
you're
the thing
listening to
is
this right
we're
now, Honey's going
dying.
nowhere. Honey's we need to look. First off, it's just not a good look right now. If Hani Mukhtar walks because it's not working, it's not a good look for him or for us.
That's not a good look for Nashville.
It's not a good look for any of us. But like, I think he's the type of guy, we talked about it last pod, but I think he is the type of guy who can make the adjustment. I think this team needs to they need the time to buy into BJ Callahan's vision right now. I think he's, I weirdly enough, throughout this pod, I found myself turning a corner on the BJ. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, hey, if he's trying to, never Bartholomew. But I do have a question.
Okay.
Like, Austin, if you were to make real changes at the end of this season, your Brian Jameson, Callahan, what like immediate changes would you make as soon as the season, like immediate cuts right now? Like, give me immediate, like literally season's over. Who are you cutting off the team right now? You have no use for them.
Pick
You're BJ.
one. Each of us pick one real fast.
One. I
Yeah.
mean, one is the player who's costing us money that's sitting on the bench right now is Randall Leal. If I had to pick somebody who's actually played this season, Brian Nunga, he's not adding anything to the team right now.
To be fair, Randall Leal has played this season.
8 minutes.
It was 8 minutes, but it was still this season.
Okay.
I mean, hey, if we want to,
who do you cut, Logan? Who do you cut?
I mean, there's guys that I think, as much as I love them, I think it's their time to leave. I think contracts are up this year, and I think it's time to go. I think if I'm going to cut somebody who it's their time to leave, it's Anibal Godoy.
I think he's a big part of BJ's plan. That's interesting.
I think we need to free up a really solid midfield spot, get somebody in. It's either him or Sean Davis. I mean, we've got to free up somebody in the midfield to bring
of the
in.
two. I would get rid of Sean Davis, though.
Interesting. Why Sean Davis?
He's not done a ton this year when he has played. He's a captain from another team, and we're talking about lack of leadership. Every time he's on the pitch, you're not seeing him with the captain band. You've seen him with it a couple of times, but you're not seeing the same Sean Davis that he was with, what was it, Red Bulls, right? And so I don't think it's that same Sean Davis. I don't think we're seeing the same Sean Davis as even last year. I think his age is starting to show. He's been injured a lot this season as well. So nothing against the guy. I actually do really like Sean Davis. If we're just talking about like immediate changes we would make and midfield is part of the conversation, then Sean Davis, I'm okay with that one as well. Him or Brian Anunga.
Okay. Interesting.
Now what we need to add is some center backs. That's where I would need to add.
We got 3 right now. We don't need them. We have 4 if you count the one that's on the bench. Hurt.
Well, Logan, who would you immediate cut? Well, who would you cut to try and keep building BJ Callahan's future Nashville SC team?
I mean, I said it already. I mean, all of us did really, but Randall Leal. Like, we got to get rid of, the $2 million that we're spending on him, or almost $2 million that we're spending on him, so that we can at least try and get somebody through.
Who's going to be on the pitch? The best ability is availability.
Oh my God. How many times have I heard that one?
I mean, let's be real though. Like, Randy Law, he's a glass cannon. I've talked about it again. Like, when he's healthy and he's on, he is on. And y'all see it too. You have. He is a game changer when he is on the field. The problem is he can't stay on the field. Well, that, or he just lays on the field, rather. I mean, it's one or the other.
That was a low blow.
Right now, we need some depth, and I'm gonna try to find it. So I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay.
Need some depth.
Wow. If you're listening and not watching it, Austin just put on a pair of goggles. What looks like his baby girl's swimming goggles.
And they are
for swimming.
Are those Blue Clues or Bluey? That's one or the other.
Yeah, one of the two. Either way, this is my immediate cut if I'm BJ Callahan at the end of the season. And it's not so immediate, actually. It's a weird. Okay. I think a lot of people would agree, but it's not because I don't think he's performing. I actually think he's fine. It's just that I need more space up there because to me, the obvious problem is the attack. The obvious problem is the most obvious problem is the attack. It's Teal Bunbury.
It's the turtle.
Yeah,
it's a turtle, and it's fair.
From one turtle to another. I don't want to say get rid of Teal Bunbury. I just think that it's unfortunate with him because for some reason I've seen it enough times to understand. Hey man, for some reason the fan base just won't get behind Teal Bunbury. And I hate that. And also apparently with BJ Callahan's new system, like Teal's gotten some play time. But he just doesn't seem to be like I remember when Gary brought him on, it was just like, all right, like Teal's going to do something, or at least Gary thinks Teal's going to do something. I don't think BJ looks like Teal that way. So to me, it's just like, again, big problem is the fact that we've scored 3 goals against versus the 21 goals that have been scored on us in the last 8 matches. Goal scoring can start from the midfield. It can even start from having a strong back line as well. But let's get some guys, going back to what I said earlier, let's get some guys up front there that have a killer instinct.
All right.
I think Teal has a killer instinct, but it's dulled. Teal's killer instinct his knife is not as sharp as it was.
I think there's hunger in Jonathan Perez when it comes to up front attack.
You need to stop talking. Like,
I think there's hunger, man.
Please, Louise, man.
You're seeing it in gains too, man. I think that we're getting some kids
I don't know,
that are
man.
hungry
you're
like
getting
a
little too excited about it. I'm not sure, man.
Hey,
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about either one of those two yet. I need to see a lot more before I start like really co-signing them like that. I think I see some potential.
Well, we've said our takes. Let us know yours in the comments. Let us know who you would cut, what you would add. You can let us know your play, skip, repeat. We'd love to hear it, guys. But thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can we just all agree that we just need to get rid of Randall Leal so we can pay that money to Schaff and keep him?
No, we're not, bro. Schaff is gone, bro. Just accept it.
All right, we will hold an what is it, memoriam or whatever. We'll hold that like whenever Schaff, if that happens. But right now, thank you. We're going to wrap another episode of Mixtape 615. We could not do it without you, listeners. So thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to our ace producer, Doug Branson. You are the real MVP. I say it every time, but there is truth to it every time. Don't forget to stay connected. Hit us up at mixtape615.com and on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, X. Hit us up at Mixtape615pod. And for all of our video content, hit us up on YouTube. You know where to find us at Mixtape615pod. So, guys, keep it real. Keep it vibing. Get you some Tunji hot sauce. And the next episode, Mixtape 615. Signing off.